In this video, I'm going to give you the 3 core ingredients that every man needs in order to create big breakthrough success. I've thought about this so many times, right? What kind of advice would I give the 14, 15, 16-year-old version of me? What kind of advice can I give a man, regardless of his goals, his niche, his skill set, that, hey, here's the fundamentals that you need to have in place. Without these things, success, winning big is going to be impossible. So here's the 3 things. The first thing that you need, one, is to actually make a decision, to actually commit. I'm talking back up against the wall kind of decision, right? I'm talking about burn the boats. Most of you, most men, have never actually made a real decision, and all in, doesn't matter what it's going to take, by hook or by crook type of decision. Most men haven't done that. You don't know what that actually feels like. All right. Anytime I hear a guy talking about, oh, I need a mental hack, I need a mental framework. I was just exchanging some DMs with a guy yesterday who reached out to me, right? Talking about how he needs to talk to a mindset coach. It ain't another mindset hack. There's your big hack is making a decision and saying, that's fucking it. Enough is enough. No more. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. No more of this nonsense. Whatever I got to do, I'm doing it. That's it. This is day one, not one day. I'm going to show up and I'm going to do whatever I need to do to get the success or the outcome that I want. So again, step 1 is you need to have that level of commitment. Step 2 is you need to have a plan. Now listen, because you don't have the outcome and the result that you want, by default and by definition, you don't know what you don't know, and there's a lot that you don't know. You dig? Because you don't have the outcome. You only truly know everything there is to know about getting the outcome once you have the outcome. That's how it works. So I say that to say this. The plan that's going to work and get you to the outcome at the end is rarely, if ever, going to be the plan that you start with. But as Eisenhower said, I think he said something like, all plans fail, but planning is indispensable, meaning you have to have a plan of where to start based upon your current level of knowledge, based upon your current level of insight. You got to have your next steps, 1, 2, 3 next steps. You dig? And then you just have to actually follow through on it. As you implement, as you take action on your plan, that's how you begin to learn what it is that you didn't know, start solving for those gaps, and then with the new information, you tweak the plan, you dial the plan in, you optimize the plan, and you keep taking action. And the third and final ingredient, you have to be willing to feel any fucking feeling that comes up as resistance from your limiting beliefs, from your self-doubts, self-criticisms, right? Feel any feeling, show up, and do the work regardless and in spite of the feelings. And the key here is to understand how to process feelings and emotions in a way where you can sit with them instead of needing to not have them before you can take the action. Because the feelings of resistance, let's just call them, that come up, they don't stop coming up until you literally elevate above them and overcome them through action and through results. That's the only time that they go away. Until then, and I'm not going to go too deep and nerdy on this, but until that point, your brain is actually wired to create resistance so that you don't change, because you have survived 100% of all the days in your past up until today. And so, in your brain's number one job is to make sure you survive. The best way to predict survival in the future is to get you to repeat the past. And one of the best ways that our brains get us to stay repeating our loops in life and keep us repeating our past is through emotional resistance. All kinds of feelings, thoughts, beliefs, etc., that are all self-sabotaging, limiting beliefs, thoughts, feelings, etc. So you have to understand that you're just simply going to have to accept the feelings that come up, the doubts, the limiting beliefs that come up, accept them, see them there, and take action in spite of them. Take action with them there. Don't suppress them and repress them. Don't need to make them go away before you can take action. Just take the action consistently and allow the feeling to be there. Accept it. I see you. Okay. Thank you. Take the action anyway. Show up. Show up for yourself. And when you repeatedly keep doing that and show your brain, hey, we doing this. Like, we doing this. The boats have been burned. See step one, brain. We committed. When the brain sees that, then the thoughts, the feelings, they change. They elevate to match what you need to be and what you need right now in order to keep taking action. So those are the three core ingredients for success, big success, winning big. One is make a do or die decision, crossing the Rubicon, burning the boats, back up against the wall. We doing this. Step two, map out a clear next steps plan based upon your current level of insight and knowledge and get to work on it, execute on it while understanding you don't know what you don't know, because by default there's something you don't know, or otherwise you would have had the outcome and the result by now. You dig? So be prepared for that. And the only way to learn what it is that you don't know is to take action so that you can make some of the mistakes so that you can then optimize. And step three, show up regardless of how you feel, what you're thinking, self-doubt, criticism, etc. Focus on personal excellence. Focus on being congruent and aligned in your daily decisions, habits, and structure with the outcome that you say you want, and show up with the feelings there. And as you take action and show your brain that you actually are committed, the feelings and thoughts change. They go away. The ones that give you resistance, they melt away, and the ones that are empowering take their place because your brain sees you ain't playing anymore. Those three things are the ingredients for success. Doesn't matter if you're in business, doesn't matter if you're in sports, doesn't matter if you're in entertainment, doesn't matter what area of your life. Those are the three core fundamental ingredients for big success.